What's going on, YouTube? We back. Another video, man. Just left the grind, 9 to 5. You know how I pay for the car. So anyway, we just left. We're on our way right now to Harbor Freight. Pick up this whatever head gasket test kit that we're gonna pick up for the Cutlass. So I gotta get that looked at because I finally decided, man, I've been going back and forth over and over with this car. Like after I started last night and had it running, you know, we was having the issues, just barreling white smoke out of one side. And I was like, you know, maybe it's really, really lean. But I was like, I highly doubt that because it's just consistent. Even when it's lean, I mean, that smoke isn't consistent like that. So I was like, you know, maybe, you know, we got a head gasket issue. I was thinking so many different other options like valve seals, all kind of stuff. But what makes the most sense, I think, it's got a blown head gasket. And just to go into that old 307 and really mess with it, it don't really, like, trying to get the sun out, it don't really make any sense to do that. So if it is blown, I'm more than likely just gonna LS swap this car. I've already got a 5.3. It needs work. I'll probably take it to a machine shop, get it rebuilt, the bottom end at least, maybe. And I was looking like price-wise that it makes sense to LS swap it with the transmission not having reverse. I can buy a 4L60 for, one of my buddies has a rebuild shop. He told me he's selling me one for $800, fully rebuilt, 2-year warranty, opposed to paying $2,000 to get a $200 Ford rebuild. So I'm just kind of weighing the pros and cons of LS swapping it. I know if I LS swap it, then I'm gonna have to go into trying to figure out how to get my AC working, all that other stuff, because she's gotta have AC. And yeah, there's so many small things that goes into it. There's a lot of pros with putting the LS swap in it. Like, I mean, of course it'll be fuel injected. You know, it's gonna be turnkey every time she gets in it. She don't gotta worry about, you know, a carburetor or anything like that. So that's where we are. I'm hoping that it's not a head gasket to where I can actually just figure out what the deal is. If it's valve seals or something like that, I may try some additive or something to see if that'll take care of it. But if it's not, we're going to LS swap this thing. So I'll cut y'all back on. I get to Harbor Freight, we grab what we need, then we'll get to the house and fire it up and see, let y'all see in real time if we're gonna need a head gaskets or we staying 307 or going with a 5.3. So cut y'all back on once we get over to Harbor Freight. So I grabbed this little coolant combustion leak tester right here, and I guess you're supposed to put this fluid in here to the fill line, which I already did. And once you do that, then you go ahead and fire it up, and then you stick it into your radiator, which is already down a little bit, and then you just pump it, and you're trying to suck the combustion out to see if that turns yellow or like a deep green, they said, and you got combustion leaking in there and you got a head gasket problem. So that's what we're about to do. Let me get this set up, get my jump box on, fire this thing up, and then get started on trying to figure this out. Let's see what we gotta do.
So check that one, and I check my back rear. Now my back rear, it
problem. It would have been immediate already. And it's just staying blue. Like it ain't even attempting to change, so I think it's gonna be a valve seal. Possibly a valve seal issue, so. And it should be like an almost immediate reaction, but yeah. I don't think that's the problem. But like I said, it may just be because the motor been sitting forever. So it's gonna want to smoke. I'm gonna let it run for a minute. Gotta let it run. Drop the shit. Know what that was, but I dropped it. I had my sight glass on my voltmeter. Put that back on. Jump box, but we'll put that back on. But as y'all can see, like it's literally barreling smoke. I'm about to turn my fan on to blow it out the garage, so it ain't coming back up this way, but it's just this side. Like that side's blowing a little bit, but I don't feel like it's a head gasket. I feel like it may be valve seals. So what I may do is I may put stop smoke in here and just kind of see what happens. But I got to get my fan pulled out over here so I can blow the smoke out towards the street and not back toward my garage, because I don't want to smell it. So I'm going to do that real quick. Try to get it figured out. Let me get that set up and see what happens. So then they're letting it run. I still haven't got a temp light come on, or oil pressure light, anything come on. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick one of those little auxiliary temp gauges in there and see what's going on. But y'all see it's just barreling both sides, which, you know what I mean. So I don't feel like that's a head gasket. I feel like it's, like I said, more than likely valve seals or something to that nature, because it's overheating. I mean, my hoses are hot all the way through. I know I'm out of time a little bit, but like I said, from the dieseling when it shuts off, hot. All my hoses are hot. So we really just got to figure that issue out, the smoking issue. I think I'm gonna put a full tank of gas in it, back it out of the driveway, just let it run. Put a temp gauge on it and kind of see what happens when we put a temp gauge in it. Because I want to for sure rule out that it's overheating. Because if I don't rule that out, then, you know, we're going to be LS swapping this deal. Or if I do rule, if it is overheating, we'll LS swap it. But as of right now, it's like it's running really, really well. I don't feel like it's overheating. I got to figure out, like I said, the small smoking issue coming up. I think it's just residual that needs to burn off, so I'm gonna try to clean most of that out. Y'all let me know what y'all really, really think. I don't know if it's like I said, I checked, didn't change with that tool. Maybe the tool's just not really accurate, but all the videos I watched, it seemed pretty accurate, so I don't know what to do at this point. It's either LS swap it or figure out the issues that it's having. Right now, like I said, the smoke is coming up here. I gotta fix that. But the engine runs so smooth. So that's what's making me not think it's a head gasket. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Everything is coming out. We're actually getting it to work right. continue to mess with it. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and see y'all in the next video.